Danny Garay. Danny Garay. The big blue hand. The big blue hand, Danny Garay.
You're about to hear a story so compelling, so fantastic, that you're going to think that it belongs in tall tales. But before I'm finished today, I'm going to prove to you it doesn't. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guests. It was 2 years ago I was in Los Angeles attending a 3-day healing energy weekend workshop. It was 5 miles from the location, so I had to rent a car. It was the morning of the 3rd day when something very strange happened. I was on my way to the workshop. I had got on the freeway, hitting speeds of 60 miles an hour, even though there was a heavy fog. The fog was thick. Visibility was almost zero. When something suddenly attracted my attention on the floorboard of the car, I looked down to the right. But I only looked down for a second. And when I looked back up, I saw something I didn't want to see. And that was traffic had stopped completely, and I was still going 60 miles an hour. I had 1 second to make my mind up, to react. I swerved the car to the right. I hit the guardrail, crashed through the guardrail, went down the embankment. I rolled the car over 3 times. It landed back on its wheels and rolled to the adjacent street below. Where it stopped. I grabbed my chest, took a deep breath. Oh my God, I just rolled the car. That second, I heard a crash. I looked up and to my left. There was a truck crashing through the guardrail, similar to what I did, but it was coming straight at me. This was no ordinary truck. This was a big semi-truck. Those 18-wheelers, those monstrous trucks, they were coming straight at me. But then something caught the cab. It stopped in midair. As I was looking up, I could see the wheels spinning, and I could see the cab teetering back and forth, knowing that if the payload of that cab shifted forwards, it could come crashing down on me and killing me in a second. I tried to start the car and wouldn't start. I tried to open the door and it wouldn't open. It was jammed shut. I tried to release the safety belt, but it would not release. Use your imagination. Put yourself in that position for 1 split second. What would you do? What would you do? I tell you what I did. I put my hands together. I closed my eyes. I started praying. I started giving thanks for all the love and the laughter I've had in this world, for my friends and family. That's when a wave of energy swept over my body. It was a vibration, and it released me of all stress, all fears, instantly. And that's when something strange started happening. I started feeling a vibration happening on the car. It was vibrating, it was shivering, it was shaking. The car was shaking. I started hearing this crackling noise, popping noise. And then the car started lifting. I thought I was in an earthquake. The car started lifting up. A couple of seconds later, a curtain looked like it came over the entire world. Everything became black, pitch black, the blackest I've ever seen anything. And then I started seeing these strange colors through my eyelids. And when I opened my eyes, I was in some sort of different dimension. A dimension of pure energy. I could see my arms, but they were pure energy. I could see through my arms. I could see the car, but I could see through the car. The colors were magnificent. They were sparkling. They were glistening colors. They were the most gorgeous colors I've ever seen. It only lasted for a couple of seconds, and then I was back on this reality. I saw 8 to 10 people running towards me. They pried open the door of the car. I got out, checking myself. No, I'm okay. I didn't get nothing. There's no problems. several people started bombarding me with questions. What was that? That was fantastic. Has that ever happened to you before? One question after another. I said, hold on. Wait a minute. Why are you asking me all these questions? And looking around, what in the world happened? Why am I back on the freeway? Didn't I crash through the guardrail? 3 people started telling me a fantastic story. They said, when the truck was looming over your car, threatening to crush you to death, a hand appeared over your car. A hand. You heard me, right? A hand appeared over your car. A big, blue, transparent, fluorescent, 6-foot hand appeared over your car, grabbed your car up, lifted it up. Everything went black for about 2 seconds. And then I was transported back on the freeway. I said, you've got to be kidding. I thought I was dead. I thought I was dead. A guy with a camera, visibly shooken. He said, I took a picture of whatever that was that picked your car up. I'll send you a copy if it comes out. I gave him my name and address. 2 weeks later, I received that copy. I made a copy for you. That's what's in these envelopes that says warning, and y'all can share that. Right after one warning. You may be seeing the hand of God in these pictures. You may be seeing the hand of God. I don't really know what it is, but I do know one thing. We're not alone in this world. We are not alone. That I'm sure of. We're not alone. We never were alone, and we never will be alone. Madam Toastmaster.